Did you know that some online language tutors are earning more than doctors or lawyers these days? It might sound unbelievable, but it's a reality for many people around the world. The idea seems almost too good to be true, but the numbers don't lie. Online teaching has become a booming industry, and it's changing lives in ways most people never expected. The global demand for language learning is exploding, and thanks to the internet, you can now teach students from every corner of the globe without ever leaving your home. The world has truly become your classroom. When I first started, I never imagined that teaching languages online could actually become my full-time career. It felt like a side gig, something to do in my spare time. At the beginning, it was just a hobby, helping friends or acquaintances with English or Spanish, sharing what I knew and enjoying the process. But then I started looking at what experienced tutors were charging per hour, and I realized that with just a handful of dedicated students, I could actually make a real sustainable income. The potential was far greater than I'd ever thought. The best part? The investment to get started is minimal. All you really need is a computer, a reliable internet connection, and a genuine passion for teaching and helping others succeed. The real secret to success isn't about having a PhD or speaking 10 languages fluently. It's about being able to connect with your students and inspire them to learn. Students are looking for more than just a teacher. They want a mentor, a guide, someone who makes learning enjoyable and engaging. That's what keeps them coming back. When you create that kind of positive experience, you're not just teaching, you're building real value and making a difference in people's lives. This value is what allows you to build a business that's not only sustainable, but also profitable and rewarding in the long run. Forget the outdated idea that teaching is always low-paying. The digital age has completely transformed what's possible for educators everywhere. Now you have the freedom to set your own schedule, decide your income, and teach in the way that suits you best. Flexibility is truly in your hands. There are millions of people out there eager to learn what you know, and with online platforms you can reach them directly. No middleman required. This is a career path that's not only financially rewarding, but also deeply fulfilling on a personal level. You get to see your students grow and succeed. The new reality of language education is open to anyone who's ready to take the leap. So, are you ready to start your journey? My journey into online teaching began with a mix of excitement and curiosity. I'd always wondered what it would be like to connect with people from around the world, all from the comfort of my own home. But alongside that excitement, there was a lot of nervousness. I worried about whether I'd be good enough or if anyone would even want to learn from me. I started small, creating a simple profile on a tutoring platform. I spent hours choosing the right words, trying to sound both friendly and professional. My price was low. I doubted anyone would pay me to teach. I kept second-guessing my skills, wondering if I was really qualified. Days passed, with no messages. I checked my inbox constantly, hoping for a sign. I almost gave up, thinking maybe this wasn't for me. Then, out of the blue, my first student messaged me. Marco from Brazil, preparing for a job interview in English. My heart raced as I read his message. I was terrified before our first call. But our conversation flowed naturally. Marco was eager to learn, and by the end, he booked 10 more lessons. That moment changed everything for me. That first success boosted my confidence. Suddenly, teaching online felt possible, even exciting. I realized online teaching is about making students comfortable and encouraging them to speak, no matter their level. My next student, Jihu from South Korea, was shy and worried about her accent. She barely spoke at first, afraid of making mistakes. With patience and encouragement, she opened up. Over time, her confidence grew, and so did mine as a teacher. Each student was a new puzzle to solve. I learned to adapt my lessons, listen carefully, and celebrate every small win. I learned to manage my time, create lesson plans, and handle tech issues, sometimes all at once. Organization became my best friend. I made mistakes, missed lessons, tech failures, awkward silences, but each was a learning opportunity. I realized that setbacks are just part of the process. Teaching online wasn't just about language, it was about running a small business, building relationships, and learning to trust myself. Slowly, I built my student base, one conversation at a time. Each new student brought a fresh perspective and new challenges. The early days were tough, filled with late nights and self-doubt, but every lesson made me better and more resilient. If you're starting out, remember, confidence grows with every student, every lesson, and every challenge you overcome. Mistakes are part of the process. Keep going, keep learning, and you'll be amazed at how far you can come. Some days this job feels like magic. There's a spark in the air, a sense that something meaningful is happening right through the screen. It's not just about teaching English. It's about connecting with people, sharing dreams, and watching them grow in confidence, one lesson at a time. I remember Kenji from Japan. He dreamed of visiting Scotland, and every lesson he'd ask about castles and Scottish weather. After months of lessons, he sent me a photo from Edinburgh Castle, beaming "Tutor. Teacher, I did it! I ordered coffee by myself!" That message made my whole week. It was more than just a language win. It was a dream realized. A new world opened up for him. Or Sophia from Spain, who needed to pass an English exam for university. She was so nervous at first, convinced she'd never make it. She doubted herself. But after weeks of practice, she called me in tears. She'd passed. Her joy was contagious, and I felt proud to be part of her journey. The best moments aren't always big wins. Sometimes it's the quiet victories that matter most. Sometimes it's a student finally pronouncing a tough word or using a tricky tense without thinking. Those tiny breakthroughs add up, lesson by lesson. Those aha moments are what teachers live for. They're the heartbeat of every class, the reason we keep showing up. Beyond student victories, there's the freedom, setting my own schedule, working from anywhere, and designing a life that fits me. Last year, I taught from Italy, mornings with students, afternoons exploring cobblestone streets and tasting gelato. My classroom could be a cozy cafe or a sunny balcony. This lifestyle, meaningful work, and personal freedom is the ultimate reward. It's a balance of purpose and adventure, and it never gets old. The small breakthroughs, the big achievements, and the flexibility make every challenge worth it. Every day brings something new, and every student brings a new story. These moments remind me why I love this work. They're the reason I log in, even on tough days. Every lesson is a chance to change a life, to inspire someone, and to be inspired in return. That's what makes it all worthwhile. The magic is real, and it's in the little things as much as the big ones, and it's possible for you too. If you're searching for meaning, connection, and freedom, this path is waiting for you to take the first step. Not every day is perfect. Isolation can be tough. No staff room, just you and the screen. After a long day of lessons, the silence can feel overwhelming. Maintaining a social life takes effort when your work is virtual. Difficult students are another challenge. Some complain, some are unprepared, some are simply rude. Setting boundaries and sometimes letting students go is essential for your well-being. Technical problems can ruin your day. A lost connection, a frozen screen, or a broken mic. Sometimes your income is unpredictable. Students take breaks or quit suddenly. Financial instability is real, especially at the start. That's why saving money and always marketing yourself is crucial. The bad days teach resilience and problem solving. They remind you to take care of yourself. Every challenge is a lesson. The tough days are real, but manageable. If you're prepared, you'll get through them and you'll be stronger for it. Starting as an online tutor is simpler than you think. First, identify your core skill. What language can you teach? Your experience as a learner is a strength, not a weakness. Gather your tools, a reliable internet connection, a decent computer, and a quiet, well-lit space. Join a tutoring platform like Italki or Preply. They handle payments and scheduling. Create a compelling profile, a friendly photo, a short intro video, and a clear description of your lessons. Be honest about your experience and what you offer. Set a low initial price to attract your first students and get reviews. Offer a discounted trial lesson to build trust. Focus on gaining experience and positive testimonials. As you grow, raise your rates to reflect your value. The first step is the hardest. Just start. Knowing the language is just the start. Communication is key. Listen closely, explain simply, and use real-life examples. Patience is essential. Every student learns at their own pace. Celebrate small victories and create a safe space for mistakes. Be comfortable with technology, know your video software and how to fix common issues. Adaptability sets great tutors apart. Every student is different. Some want grammar drills, others prefer conversation. Build a toolbox of techniques and know when to use each. Flexibility keeps students engaged and motivated. These skills matter as much as your language knowledge. Master them and you'll stand out. That's what makes a great online tutor. Finding your first students is the biggest hurdle, but there are proven strategies. Start with tutoring platforms. They have a built-in audience. Make your profile and intro video personal and authentic. Use social media. Share language tips, short lessons, and cultural facts. Hashtags help you reach more people. Tell friends and family about your new business. Word of mouth is powerful. Specialize in a niche, like English for doctors or Spanish for business. Join online groups related to your specialty and offer helpful advice. Position yourself as an expert in your area. The right students will find you. Marketing is ongoing. Keep sharing, keep connecting. Your first students are closer than you think. Once you have steady students, think about growth. Gradually raise your prices as you gain experience and reviews. Offer lesson packages. Students commit, and you get predictable income. Packages turn casual learners into long-term clients. Build your own website to showcase testimonials and book lessons directly. No platform fees means more earnings for you. Consider creating digital products, ebooks, audio courses, or video lessons. Passive income supplements your tutoring and provides stability. Growing your business is about working smarter, not harder. Diversify your income and share your expertise in new ways. That's how you go from part-time to full-time. You've learned the truth about online language tutoring. It's a real career with freedom and fulfillment. We've covered my journey, the highs and lows, and a roadmap to get started. The most important skills are communication, patience, and adaptability. Every lesson is a chance to make a difference. You're not just teaching a language, you're opening doors for your students. The first step is simple. Research a platform or write down what makes you unique. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. Your first student is out there waiting for you. The global classroom is open and your seat is ready. If you want more tips and stories, connect with me. Subscribe or follow on social media. Let's build this community together. Your adventure in online teaching starts now.